Ra'iisul Wasaaraha Xukuumadda Federaalka Soomaaliya Mudane Xasan Cali Kheyre ayaa khudbad ka jeediyay maanta madasha 19aad ee Dooxa. Ra'iisul Wasaare Kheyre ayaa khudbadiisa kaga hadlay doorka ganacsatada Soomaaliyeed ee badbaadinta bulshada, dib u dhiska dalka, fursadaha ka jira Soomaaliya, sharciyada dhiirigelinaya ganacsiga ee dawladdu meel marisay iyo rajada laga qabo in Soomaaliya noqoto jiha ay dunida ku soo hirato. Ra'iisul Wasaaraha ayaa cadeeyay in markii ay burburtay dawladii dhexe ee Soomaaliya waxa kaliya ay bulshada Soomaaliyeed ku badbaadeen uu ahaa ganacsiga gaarka loo leeyahay oo hantay kalsoonida dadka ay dhaqaalaha ka sameynayaan.
Remarkably, the strong and vibrant Somali business community became the backbone of our nation for 30 years, providing much-needed goods and services. Even at the time when movement of people from one region of Somalia to other was restricted due to conflict, it was only the business community that accessed every part of our country. As Somalia's leaders, we have therefore recognized, in the absence of a supportive governance environment, through sheer innovation, the Somali business leaders have made incredible achievements. Somalia, as one of the best telecommunication sectors in Africa today, a very sophisticated remittance industry that serves Somalis and non-Somalis across the world. Somalia has mobile money transfer system with roughly 155 million transactions per month, and the list of achievements are endless. To build on these achievements by our business community, it became our vision to fully unlock the economic potential of Somalia by simply rebuilding trust in government in order to grow our economy and our businesses. Because as successful as our business community has been, they have lacked a trusted government that facilitated their growth and bring the world's investors to their shores. Thus, our administration gave primary focus on an extensive reform plan, with particular focus on the economic reform agenda, where we sought to rebuild our financial institutions, reform our central bank, empower our business community, create jobs, and develop our nation's infrastructure to re-engage with international financial institutions in order to allow for foreign investors to come to our country and take advantage of our nation building.
Ra'iisul Wasaaraha ayaa khudbadiisa ku sheegay in dawladda ay dadaal badan ku bixisay dhiirigelinta ganacsiga iyo ganacsatada una sahashay in Soomaaliya la maalgashado. 3 sano la soo dhaafayna ay dawladdu meel marisay sharciyo muhiim ah.
Over the past 3 years, we passed critical legislations such as the Public Financial Management Law, Telecommunication Law, Investment Law, Revenue Law, and Anti-Corruption Law to facilitate the enabling environment and brand Somalia's attractiveness to the investors. All these policy objectives were meant to seek to attain a government whose objective was to serve its people and to ensure that it puts in place systems and infrastructure to allow businesses to grow. We pursue this as we realize if our business community was as successful without the government, they would definitely soar even higher with a government that worked for them.
Soomaaliya waxay leedahay imkaaniyaad muhiim ah xeebta ugu dheer qaaradda Afrika, kheyraad kalluun.
We envision a Somalia that has immense potential, the longest coastline on the African mainland, untapped potential, including its fisheries, agriculture, oil, minerals, and gas, and service economy based on our strategic location geographically. The country's other productive resources also include huge potential for investment on arable land and more than 50 million livestock. These resources can deliver rapid economic growth with significant impact on the people's livelihoods. If properly utilized, all these resources combined will enable Somalia to achieve sustainable food security, create job opportunities for the Somalis and for the region, contribute to national and international trade, and generate national income and increase our country's GDP.
Ra'iisul Wasaaraha ayaa khudbadiisa ku muujiyay in Soomaaliya ay noqotay jiha cusub oo dunidu ku soo hiranayso sanadaha soo socota, maalgashayaashuna aysan qayb ka qaadan oo kaliya dib u dhiska dalka Soomaaliya, balse ay sidoo kale ka faa'iideystaan kheyraadka iyo imkaaniyaadka dalkeenu.
We envision a Somalia that has immense potential, the longest coastline on the African mainland, untapped potential, including its fisheries, agriculture, oil, minerals and gas, and service economy based on our strategic location geographically. The country's other productive resources also include huge potential for investment on arable land and more than 50 million livestock. These resources can deliver rapid economic growth with significant impact on the people's livelihoods. If properly utilized, all these resources combined will enable Somalia to achieve sustainable food security, create job opportunities for the Somalis and for the region, contribute to national and international trade, and generate national income and increase our country's GDP. We truly see Somalia as the new frontier for decades to come. We hope that in the near future, foreign investors would participate not only in rebuilding of the state, but also take advantage of the potentiality of our nation. A Somalia that will play its rightful place in its region and the entire world. In Somalia, now that we have an opportunity to re-engage with the international financial institutions, open doors for new investors in our country, we will, in the next chapter, formulate a strategy that can take advantage of the lessons learned from our context and transfer that positive impact of business leadership on governance and nation building. Our key takeaway has been the understanding that politicians need to accept the role of business in rebuilding nations, and business leaders should also take an even more active role in searching for better solutions in today's global.
Nasra Bashir Ali, Urbainta Qaranka, Dooxa.